it's all right. I'm going now.
Good.
Bye.
Bye. Lover boy. Can't bear to see anyone else happy, can you, Biff?
Wrong, actually. I'd like to see somebody make Roy happy. I just don't think you're the girl to do it.
I really like Roy. We've always been close. It's just taken us a long time to realise what we really mean to each other.
Yeah, right.
And what do you think I'm going to do? Run off and sleep with someone else behind his back?
You never know.
I'd never hurt Roy.
You've got a short memory, haven't you, Kelly?
Had a visit from Mr. Clark, lads.
From school?
Yeah.
We haven't been causing any trouble.
No, we know that.
It's Donna Windsor. She's due back at school this morning.
Hey, don't look so worried, either of you. If there's any trouble, you just speak to a teacher, preferably Mr. Clark.
I don't know if I can face her.
Well, you won't have to. She won't be in your class.
Why? They're moving somewhere else?
No, they're moving you, Andy.
What about me?
Well, you don't need to move.
But I'll still see her at break time. And what if she gets the same bus as me?
Look, I'll be taking you in for the next few days, and if there is any trouble, it won't last longer than that.
It's an outrage. And I'm not having it. After all those years you've put in at Home Farm, and this is how they reward you.
Ta, Betty.
I've never been appreciated.
He is due the OBE after all the hours he's put in up there.
Folk have never recognised my contribution.
It's the way it tends to go, that. For all of us.
What she don't realise is that Home Farm would fall apart without Seth on hand to keep everything in check.
Did I ever complain?
Go to rack and ruin.
Try to shirk me duties?
Who does she think she is? I knew she was trouble. First time I set eyes on her.
You said you like look of her.
Only because I don't go round condemning people out loud straight off, but I knew there was summat, and I was right.
Don't you think it's strange that she'd sack you when, apart from that, she's been so nice?
Well, she has sacked me.
No, well, what I'm saying is that, well, maybe it weren't her doing.
Eric
Pollard.
Pollard.
I reckon.
It was Pollard who told me I got pushed.
Here, do you mean to say that you didn't actually have Stella say anything to you?
I told you. He brought me news.
Well, there you are. It's all his doing. He's been poisoning her mind, telling her all sorts. Oh, Stella's. She's far too nice to do something like this.
You just said it.
No. Stella and me, we're like that. She won't go sacking you. No, I'll pop up there and see her. Have a word with her. Put her straight.
I mean, what do people think of me? He's an old man.
Yep, and a pretty useless one at that. Well, he must have been expecting it. In any case, he's long overdue his retirement. Certainly not worth losing any sleep over.
Well, no, but... And there's that other thing that, you told me about.
Sorry?
About Eric paying $1 million more of my money for the house than he needed to.
Ah, that.
Are you sure he did?
Well, I'm quite sure. I was bidding too, remember? Home Farm's not worth nearly what you paid for it.
Then why?
I'm afraid you're going to have to get used to Pollard's underhand way of dealing with other people and their money. You chose to join forces with him, so you've made your bed, as they say.
Well, what's my breakfast?
If you want something to eat, you know where the cupboards are.
Oh, listen. You know that's women's work.
I know no such thing.
Can't believe you just said that.
Being a mechanic's woman's work in this house, as for men's work, there really is no such thing.
I do my bit.
What, exactly? It won't kill you to make it yourself for once.
There was a time when a wife vowed to honour and obey her husband. She did just that. These days, it means nought. They go out of their way to defy you.
Our Belle is being christened in a church as that dingle. End of story. Sother!
It seems to me, Dad, there's not a lot of point in you rowing with Lisa like that.
I know that, son. But she's got to understand that us Dingles have our own traditional way of doing things.
Yeah, well, it don't seem like you've got a choice in the matter, does it? I mean, the church service has already been booked and planned, hasn't it?
But that doesn't mean it can't be unbooked and unplanned. Huh?
Better hurry up or you'll be late. They're a good bunch, you like it. Everything's going to be fine, Andy.
I know, that's all everyone keeps saying.
I've been looking all over for you, Vicar.
Well, you found me.
Aye.
Is everything all right?
Well, I've come to tell you that we don't need you to do a christening.
Oh, I see.
There's been a misunderstanding.
Were you wanting to reschedule?
That won't be necessary.
Oh, you found another church?
Us Dingles are quite capable of naming our kids without outside interference.
I'm sorry, I don't understand.
Look, all you need to understand is that you're free to offer someone else the slot that our Lisa requested. We'll not be needing no church.
She's one sad act.
All right. All right.
Hey.
I've just been across the shop to look for you.
No, what have I done now?
Nothing. I know I've been a cow to you. I do know that. And I'm sorry about what I said at the funeral and other stuff.
It's all right. It's been a very difficult time. We all say things.
Yeah, well, I wanted you to know.
What's got into her?
Who knows?
So, Mandy, do you have any plans for the day?
As it happens, Trish, yes I have.
Such as?
Well, from now until 19 minutes past, I was planning on sipping slowly on my bitter lemon. And then at 13:20, I was planning ordering myself a little toasted something.
Oh, how lovely. And have you planned your filling?
Yeah, cheese and tomato.
Sounds like an excellent plan.
And then at 1400 hours, I was planning on leaving via that door to continue my day's work. And how about you, Trish?
Me? Plans? No, I'll leave it to chance. That's more my style.
Trisha, I see customers.
Oh, Stella!
Betty.
Oh, now, I know I'm the last person you expected to see on your land at present, but there's things we need to sort out.
But Betty, if this is about Seth...
No, there's things you need to know about Eric Pollard. Now, I've got no quarrel with you, because I know it was him that got shot of my Seth.
No, Eric doesn't make my decisions for me.
No, it's just a nasty, spiteful Your decision.
He's old, Betty. He shouldn't be working at his age. I couldn't keep him on.
That job is his life.
Yeah, well, it isn't anymore. It's time for him to stop. Tell him to enjoy his retirement. I'm sorry.
Listen here, lady. What's my Seth ever done to you? Enjoy his retirement. How the heck can he without an handshake? You'll not get away with this, you know. Acting all nice 1 minute and sticking the knife in the next. Well, two can play at that game, you know.
Hello? Stella! How... Is everything all right? No! Oh, of course you can. I'd be delighted. Well, we'd better meet at the Woolpack then, eh?
What time? 8. OK, I'll see you then, Eric.
Cheers.
Must be nice to see Roy with a smile on his face at last.
Yeah, let's hope he gets to keep it.
He's done wonders for Kelly. She's a changed person. In fact, I'd go so far as to say he's the first decent bloke she's ever hit upon.
Well, it's always easy to blame the man, isn't it? Especially since she's family.
Well, she's scraped her way through so many barrel bottoms in this village, I'm surprised she's got any fingernails left. Roy Glover is like a knight in shining armour, as far as I'm concerned.
Rubbish. He's not right, Fern. You know that as well as I do.
Why isn't he?
Because she don't fancy him. And can you blame her? She's way out of his league. She's dating him simply out of pity.
Right, I'll leave you two to it.
What exactly are you implying?
That she don't want Roy. She's just using him.
This is your sister you're talking about?
Yeah, step-sister.
And since when have you had an authority over what Kelly does and doesn't want?
Come on. How long has she known Roy Glover?
Well, does it matter? Whatever you think of Roy Glover, he's obviously doing her some good.
Yeah, but she's not happy, Mum.
And what would you know about it? Try being pleased for her instead of sorry for yourself. This is just jealousy.
What?
You might enjoy playing the field, son, but you can't kid me. What you really want is someone to settle down with, someone to care for.
It'll end in tears.
I'm warning you, Scott. You say anything to Kelly and I'll have you. Keep it shut, right?
Shut up.
All right, Andy.
Yeah? I'm yachted, yeah? So what?
So, how does it feel to have a dad who's a murderer?
Murderer? Get off! What are you doing? Get off me!
Just shut up, all right?
Telling you, get off!
You know what he did to help him? Kept him hidden away, then let him kill Don Windsor's dad. We don't want you in our class, that would.
What the hell are you two playing at?
Nothing, sir. We're not doing all.
Outside the head's office, the pair of you now.
Thanks, sir.
Any more trouble from the likes of them, you come and tell me, all right?
And all the roads we have to walk are winding, and all the lights that lead us there are
I suppose you know about Kelly and Roy?
Yeah.
Then it strike you a bit odd, them being a couple.
It's not up to me, though, is it?
You and me both know that she don't really want him. I've tried talking to myself, but she won't listen to me. I think she's lost it.
Well, I can't say I want shock, but I'm just hoping she don't do something she's going to regret.
You're a mate, aren't you? Can't you talk her out of it? Ask her why she's wasting her time with Roy. She's bound to tell you how she really feels.
As opposed to you mean?
Easier to be honest with, mate, innit? I just wanted to be with the right person.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thanks, Manny.
there are many things that I would like to say to you.
Daddy, look what I did.
Oh, that's wonderful. Hello. Let's have a look. So how was it?
All right. Tell him.
What?
There's just a bit of trouble at school. Nothing I can't handle. Just some other kids having a go at me. About Donna's dad.
Do you want us to have a word with Mr. Clark?
No. No, I'll be all right.
You sure?
They're only kids. I'll be fine, honest.
I want all the details. Well?
I'm glad I've gone back.
Look, if those boys of hers have upset you in any way...
They haven't. It's just... It was all going so well, Mum. But then...
Then what?
These boys started on Andy.
What exactly has Andy been saying to you?
Nothing, it's just... It reminded me of Dad, that's all. I suppose he wasn't at school.
Oh, Donna, please, just don't worry. If I've got anything to do with it whatsoever, that boy will be out of school so fast his feet won't touch the ground.
Always liked a man in overalls.
Even more munches out of them. Right, and I'll see you tomorrow, Liz.
Right, well, have a nice time, you two. Don't forget, we've got a respray first thing in the morning.
I will.
See ya!
All right, lads.
Aye.
What are you doing here?
We've been to the post office. All the invites for Belle's naming party have now been sent.
But I've already informed everyone about christening.
Christening's been cancelled. Those are for Belle's naming, which will take place on hallowed Dingle ground.
You've been to see the vicar? How dare you go behind my back?
I told you, Lisa.
And I told you that baby is having a proper christening, not some hotchpotch charade played out in the middle of our scrapyard. Well, that does it.
What are you doing now?
I'm going to see the vicar, see if I can undo some of the damage you've done.
I'm warning you, woman.
Look, you come if you want to. It doesn't make any odds to me. But there will be a ceremony in that church, and that's an end to it.
She's pushing her luck, Butch. We are not having a christening.
Why can't you just let her have her own way? For once, Dad.
I don't think so. Do you fancy going to that new club in Leeds tonight?
Well,
Well, do you or don't you?
there's going to be loads of good-looking fellas, are you?
So?
Well, I don't want putting in shade. You might take one look at them and...
Look, if I was like that, I'd go on my own. She didn't want to go with.
Mwah.
What's that?
No.
Girls, can we get some more mixers brought up, please?
We or all three of us?
No, we as in you two.
Yes, we will.
I appear to be the only person who notices when these things need doing.
Actually, we had noticed. We were just planning to go and get some more.
Yes, Terry.
Pint, please.
Right.
Stella.
Oh,
Look, don't take any notice of that lot. They don't like any sort of progress. That's their problem. If I was in your boots, I'd have sent the old codger packing and all.
Yeah.
Sorry, I haven't had time.
Great.
Wait. Miss T, would you mind if I just popped out for 10 minutes? It's just something I really need to do.
Well, that's fine by me, but it's Bernice's decision to make.
Indeed. 10 minutes?
Thanks.
What are you doing showing your faces in here?
Oh, no.
Is there any reason why we shouldn't?
Leave it, Betty.
No, I won't, you're heartless, the pair of you inviting people up to your big posh house for drinks and then turning against them.
He's lucky he's kept his job as long as he has. The amount of skiving he's done over the years.
Stella can hire and fire who she chooses, Betty.
And we can do without you chipping in your 2 penneth because you're as two-faced as Miss Moneybags here.
Eric, come on.
Yes, we'll find somewhere with a higher class of clientele.
Yes, let's go to the malt shovel. No. Look, I just want to be with Eric on my own, OK?
And don't set foot in here again.
Leave it, Betty.
Well, I'm that mad.
Yeah, she's obviously a lot tougher than we thought.
She's a tyrant.
Very possibly. And we're right behind you, Betty.
Oh.
But in future, if you could leave any barring to be done to those in charge.
Right, then what time after the club?
As soon as you like. Might as well go for a drink first, yeah?
We'll get changed.
All right, man.
All right, it's Kelly here.
Right, Land.
Look, I'll be up in Char if you need me, yeah?
Right.
I said about your time in Manda. We're going to get Kelly to scrub me back.
I'm sure you can manage, Roy.
Yeah.
Come on. Is everything all right?
I think we need to talk.
There's naught we can do about it, love.
Yeah, but what's she playing at?
You sure it's not that Eric?
That's what I said. But it looks like he's just a messenger.
I keep telling you, Butch. The invites are in the hands of Her Majesty's postman. We can't cancel the naming party.
Lisa's not going to give in on this, you know, Dad. Look, why can't you just let her have it her way?
I won't.
When are you going to realise what this means to Lisa? Eh? She's Belle's mum. Let her have a big day. Don't spoil it for her.
You all right?
Yeah.
Look, tell me it's none of my business, but that girl you met at Stella's party, you liked her, didn't you?
She wasn't interested.
Well, maybe you didn't give her a chance. Look, you've got to stop giving girls the impression that you're just out for a good time. Why don't you give her a call? Tell her how you feel.
It's too late, Mum. I think she's seen somebody else.
Already? Don't be such a defeatist. Anyway, what girl could resist you, eh?
You see what's happened? The whole village is against me now.
Only Betty Eggleton. Hardly an upstanding pillar.
I don't like conflict, Eric. I try to avoid it. I don't want confrontations.
I do understand. But sometimes it's impossible not to upset people. Even though you're doing the right thing. Look, why don't I deal with the villagers from now on? A sort of spokesperson, press officer for them.
There's something I need to ask you, Eric. About when you bought Home Farm for me.
Huh?
Yes, I just need to ask you. Chris Tate told me that you deliberately bumped up the price. That you paid £1 million more of my money than you needed to for it.
Christopher Tate said that.
That's right. So?
I'm surprised he didn't say worse.
Worse? Eric, why?
A man as bitter and twisted as Christopher Tate would say anything to turn you against me. Don't you see? He really wanted this place. He can't bear to think that somebody else is getting their hands on it. He drove the price up.
So why didn't you pull out?
Home Farm is a more unique property than you realise. Tate knows its true value. Why else do you think he's prepared to pay so much for it? You should be careful of that man. Don't believe a word he says.
Oh, Eric, I wish I hadn't said anything now. I mean, I didn't believe it for a second, but I just had to check. You do understand, don't you?
Yeah. Of course I do.
Oh, Eric. I don't know where I'd be without you.
So this is what you want, is it?
What I want?
Roy Glover.
Obviously. Or I wouldn't be going out with him, would I?
Yeah, I know you've slept with him. You're not going to tell me it's all serious, are you?
Roy's the one I'm meant to be with, Mandy.
And how come you decided that all of a sudden?
Because...
Because what, Kel?
Because I love him.
Not quick.
Well, hardly. I've known him long enough.
I was there when you used to laugh at him, remember?
I've been out with him since then.
Only because you felt sorry for him. I'm sorry, Kel. I'm only saying it because I want to make sure you're doing it for the right reasons. It's because I'm your mate.
Not you as well. Why can't you just be happy for me?
You look me straight in the eye and tell me it's Roy you want to be with, and I promise I won't ever mention it again.
It feels right, Mandy.
Right. That's all I need to know.
What do you mean?
Well, if it's Roy that you want, I believe you. I wish you both all the best.